Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Battle of the Budget Weirauchs HW30k, HW99s. And forgive any background noise, little miss is knocking about. So here we go, let's do this. Woohoo! First gun we're going to use the Weirauch HW30k. Cracking little gun, it's only small. This, when I bought it originally, was knocking out just over 7 foot-pounds. The spring's on its way out, so it's not as accurate as it normally is, but it's still an accurate little gun. And now it's putting out around about 6 foot-pounds, but it's a beautiful little thing. Ambidextrous stock. That isn't a silencer, if anybody thinks it is, it isn't. It's called a barrel weight. And it does help. You can take it off apparently, but I've tried to unscrew it and it's on absolutely solidly. So they must put some kind of a glue on it to keep it there. But this, excuse me, it's a brilliant little gun. Really accurate, really is. For the money, it's one of the best air guns, I think, for the money can buy. I really do believe that. Record trigger, brilliant trigger. Safety, easy to cock. It's just a beautiful little gun. This has the original 4x32 Weirauch scope. I don't think Weirauch makes scopes actually, I just think they get someone to make them for them and put the name on it. But it is a good little scope. For in the garden, short range, 25 metres below, spot on, crystal clear image. So if you're going to be shooting in the garden and you don't have a huge garden, that's good enough for anything. Really nice little butt pad. It's just a beautiful little thing. Now, what I'm starting to find now on my 99S, the screws in the trigger guard are starting to come undone, but that is a full power gun. But that's a cracking little gun as well. And what I'm finding, because this is full powered, it really does have some twang to it. I am going to get this tuned at a later date, but I want to leave it at least 6 months, probably more like a year. Get some good use out of it, and then I'll get it tuned and see if that settles it down and see if it improves the feel of the gun, so it's not as twangy. Might drop the noise down a little as well, because it does have a bit of a crack to it, and it might even improve the accuracy. So, but what I have noticed though, on that gun, I've never ever had to tighten any of the screws up, but on this one I have. I've had to tighten that one up twice, and I've had to tighten those up 3 times. So if anybody knows of anything I can put on, there must be some kind of a Loctite or something you can put on to stop the screws from coming out. Anyway, enough of the chit chat, let's do a little bit shooting for a bit of fun. Next up, Weirauch HW30k. Right, as you can see there, that's pretty close. 99S, as you can see, using the RWS Super Fields, they are actually better than the Super Domes. The Super Domes is not as accurate as the Super Fields, so my gun prefers them over them. But that is the 30k, pretty similar group to be honest. It's the one flyer there, which I often get, I've noticed with this gun. But as you can see there, and bearing in mind the 30k also, the spring is on its way out and it is losing accuracy, believe it or not. But that was shot at 16 metres, not 15. I was a little further back near the door. 2 good groups, and as you can see, the 99S is now starting to bed in. So the accuracy is starting to come now. Right, now then, if you look at this, I did a shot off camera using various pellets on the 30k. This is off the 30k. The QYS, they're just such a strange pellet. There's 3 pellets in there, and they were the first 3 shots, and I was like, oh god, this looks like it's going to be awesome in my 30k. But then I had 2 shots way off, and that seems to be the thing with these pellets. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. Then I went to the Meister Cougans, and they weren't too bad, but then using the RWS Superdomes, they were the same. So it's gone from those groups there with those pellets to the super fields. So you can see the super fields are really good on my 30k. But what I've noticed as well, over both barrels, these pellets drop straight in to my 30k, but obviously it's been well worn, this gun, it's been well used, whereas they're a really tight fit in the 99s, but that'll come through time. And I think the accuracy should only get better with that gun and those pellets. I have got some other pellets to test in the 99s, but that'll come. But that just shows you there with the 30k, the QYS, the Meisterkugeln, and the RWS Superfield groups compared to that group there. And these groups here were shot literally minutes before that one. So my 30k loves the Superfields. But I have had groups with this gun using these pellets like that with 5 and 6 shots in the same hole. But like I said, the spring's on its way out. So I think I'll need to be getting a new spring for that, and we'll be doing a video on that in the coming months. We'll do it. I'll not say weeks because I can't guarantee that. Right then, so there you go. Weirauch HW30k, Weihrauch HW99s. That one more for close range, this one for close to medium range. Which gun should you buy? Well, that's simple. Buy both. Why restrict yourself to one? They're both great guns. Now these are the lower end of the Weirauch range, but you wouldn't think so when you shoot them. As you can see there, like I've said, the groups are really starting to tighten up. I must get a spring for the 30k. Obviously, if you're gonna look into getting one of these guns yourself, what do you want the guns for? If all you want the gun for is a little bit of playing in the garden, shooting tins, shooting paper targets, that kind of thing, you might have a few problems with rats, pests in your garden. If you're of smaller stature, I would say that, because this is only a small gun. It's a shotgun. K stands for carbine. And if you look at the size difference, that's roughly there. It's a few inches shorter. I'm 5'7" or thereabouts, and this gun fits me perfectly. So the Weirauch class that as a junior gun. What they think, the way they think is, that's a junior gun. It's to try and introduce younger kids to the Weirauch brand. And believe us when I say it, just because that's at the bottom of the range in the Weirauch brand, it makes no difference to the quality of that gun compared to my 100KT. The quality is exactly the same, spot on. Same with that. Now, when I say quality as well, I have had a couple of little issues with this. The first one was when I was doing some shooting a few weeks back. The front sight fell off. As I was shooting, it fell off. This thing does have quite a bit of a kick to it, to be honest. I can only imagine what the 97s and the 98 are like. They must, and the 80 as well, they must have a really big kick on them, because that's got quite a kick. I am going to get it tuned later on, in about a year's time or so. I'll get it tuned, and hopefully that'll calm things down, and it'll bit like I might even improve the accuracy, to be honest. But the other issue I've had with this, is these here. 3 times now I've had to tighten these up, and now I've just fired about 20 shots through it. So we'll see, let's have a look. Oh no, it's still tight. There. That one's come loose a little, and then this one, the ones on the side, they're fine. We'll see if this one's come loose. Just a little bit, but that back one come loose a little. So that's the only issue I've had with this gun. The front sight falling off when I was shooting, and then those 2 screws there and that one coming loose. But that is a full powered gun, believe it, it's bang on the limit. Whereas this, because the spring's on its way out, when you buy these new, they're over 7 foot-pounds. I think I've got the print out there, it's something like 7.4 foot-pounds, I think. But I've tested it since, and it's knocking out about 6 foot-pounds or thereabouts. It might be a little bit less now, but it's dead easy to cock. Even when the spring is full powered spring. Even when it's got a new spring in, it's still dead easy to cock. You can decock the gun by keeping hold of the barrel safety off, and then just letting it go. And you can do the same with the 99s. But the cocking cycle on this is a lot harder. Same again, safety off. There's a lot more there. But there you go, 2 fabulous guns. I want a gun just for plating, for tin cans, targets, that kind of thing, spinners, whatever. This is perfectly adequate. It comes with a 4x32 scope, and in the garden, that's fine, that's all you really need. Personally, I paid £65 for this 3x9x50, and that in the garden is absolutely, short range is absolutely spot on, it's perfect. But that would probably look a little bit out of place on there. I think it would be a little bit much, but you can get, I've actually got one upstairs, I think I might put it on another day. I've got one of these in the 40, 3x9x40, so I might try that on there and we'll see what it looks like. But if you want a gun for further distances, you can still use this in the garden, but bear in mind it's a lot noisier than that one. But what you can do with a further distance with these is shoot your rabbits, rats, pigeons. That will go at a further range, at least twice what that will do. So that's the 99s. If I had to choose one of these, it's a hard one that. If I had to choose one, if someone said I've just got to keep one of them now. If I was only going to stay in the garden and go nowhere else, it would probably be that, I think. If you want a gun for your son, your daughter, grandson, granddaughter, and they're just starting out, that is perfect. It really is. Ambidextrous stock, same as the 99s. But if you have a permission, a shooting permission, or you're looking to get a shooting permission, and you're on a tight budget, you'll not go far wrong than the 99s. So there you go. 2 fabulous guns from Weirauch at the lower end, but you wouldn't think so, judging by the quality of them. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. There's thousands of people watching my videos and they're not subscribing, so please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It'll make a massive difference to my channel. To all those that have, thank you so much, and thanks for keep watching. Keep the comments coming in because I love them. Anybody got any ideas on what to do about these screws coming loose? I know you can buy stuff to stop screws coming loose, but obviously in time that's going to need to be taken off to be tuned, or for any routine maintenance, so I don't want them permanently stuck. But is there anything that I can put on there to stop those screws from coming loose, but also being able to take them off when the time comes, when the need arises? So anyway, any ideas, let us know. Thanks for watching, everyone. See ya. Brilliant guns. And this is starting to come in now. The groups are starting to tighten. It's just great, man. It's just a great thing. It really is. Love it.